next exercise is a leg exercise. This is going to be the squat. There's things to consider when performing the squat exercise. First thing is placement of the bar under your back. Go ahead, Jamie, get up under the bar. You've got a groove here. You've got your deltoid and you've got your trap muscle. You will feel a groove right there on your back when you've got your arms back. Put it within that groove. All right. Next thing, as far as hand placement is concerned, remember you don't want it too wide. You don't want the bar. You don't want your hands too close because it'll push you forward. Okay, so you want to get a comfortable in-between grip. This is a good grip here. Now he's going to stand back up with the bar, back off of the rack. All right, right there. Your feet are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width. Now we're working on strength and power. Feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width. Toes are slightly out to the side for surface area. His face is going to be looking straight ahead in a neutral position. Eyes, same thing, straight ahead in a neutral position. He begins by dropping at the hip, sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. Weight back on the heel, and then up. All right, he'll go down to what is called a parallel position, which basically parallel for us is going to be the mid-thigh parallel with the floor. Go ahead and perform 5 reps. When he goes down, he starts by dropping at the hips. When he comes up, he starts by raising his chest slightly up out of the bottom. Okay, proper spotting for this exercise. Go ahead and jump in here. You want the spotter to be standing behind you, hands are up and under, and as you go down in the squat position, your spotter is going to also squat down. Go ahead, perform 3 more. So the spotter will also squat down and spot. That's good. Okay, go ahead and rack it. Now, the spotter also helps you walk the bar back into the rack. The next exercise is the front squat. Hand positioning is going to be slightly wider than shoulder width, and this is a movement that we do because of power cleans. It helps you hold on to the bar and strengthen the muscles when you work in the power clean. He's going to get up under the bar. The bar is going to be resting right across the frontal delt and the clavicle. Elbows are going to go ahead and walk back. He's going to walk back. Elbows are going to remain up the entire time. Again, feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width, toes slightly out, face in the neutral position straight ahead. He's going to sit down, sticking his hips back, sitting back, weight towards the heel, and back up. Now when you come out of the bottom, you want to raise your elbows up out of the bottom, keeping those elbows parallel with the floor. Perform 3 reps. And again, proper spotting for this exercise. The spotter will be standing behind. Go ahead and jump in here. Spotter will be standing behind. He'll have his hands up under the elbow, making sure those elbows do not drop. Go ahead and perform 2 more reps. And this is proper spotting. And you want to make sure that you're close when your spotter should be close to you. They can't stand back from you and spot you. That's good. Go ahead and rack it. All right, the next exercise is a split squat. Split squat. He's going to get up under the bar just like he was doing a squat position. Now stay right there. Now what he's going to do is just drop one leg straight back. Wiggle this leg back in place. Once you drop that leg back, you don't want to lift it off the ground again. He wants to wiggle it back in place to where his front leg is perpendicular with the floor. You never want your knee to go out past your toes. Now his body is in complete alignment. It's completely straight. His head is neutral, looking straight ahead. He's going to perform the exercise. If you perform, it says 2 sets of 6 reps. That means 6 reps on each leg. That's 1 set. Okay, go ahead. He's going down. Never allow that knee to touch the ground. You always want to go about 2 inches before you hit the ground and back up. Okay, now let's do the other leg. Again, this is called the split squat. He wiggles the leg back into position. Look straight ahead, keeps it neutral, sit straight down. Never go forward with this movement. That's good. All right. The next movement, keep the bar on your back. The next movement is called a lateral squat. Now he's going to widen his feet all the way out to the side, toes slightly out. At the starting position of this exercise, you're going to have your legs completely locked out. He's going to be going side to side with this movement. When he sits back, his weight's going to shift back towards his heel. Go ahead and sit back into it. Again, he's keeping neutral, face is neutral, looking straight ahead. He'll alternate sides with this movement. You want to go to where your thigh is parallel with the floor when you sit down on any particular side. Okay. Good. Now let's go to lunge. Just stay back here. Let's go a forward lunge, but here's what I want to do. I want to go toe up, heel up, knee up, cycle through. On the lunge movement, he's going to do a practice proper running form with the lunge. It's toe up, heel up, knee up. He's going to try to step over the opposite as if it's a hurdle and step out. Again, he doesn't want to allow that knee to go out past the toes, so he's got to step out far enough to where his body is in position so it doesn't allow him to go out past his toes. And again, you want to have a spotter on these exercises. Go ahead and perform 3 reps. Stepping out, keep that back flat, push back. And he's alternating legs on this one. Stepping out, soft, heel touch the ground, contact, keep that back flat, push back. Sometimes we will work the same leg each set, then we'll move on to the next leg. Okay, go ahead and rack it. This next exercise is called a one-leg squat. Now we're going to do some variations of the squatting movements. We're going to do some one-leg movements. With this particular movement, now here he's up on a rack. If you have a box, you can stand up on a box, put it up all the way against a squat rack. He's going to have his hands holding onto the rack, just his fingertips, his thumbs are going to be off of the rack. What you want is your toes, in this position you can't have his toes flush. If you're using a box, your toes should be flush with the beginning of the machine itself. Now he's going to sit back, weight back on his heel. This exercise is heel to butt. You're going all the way down and back up. Now try not to use your arms on this movement. And again, keep your chest out, butt out, keep that back flat, body tight, face neutral. He's sitting back, and I'm holding on to his knee to keep his knee from going out past his toes. And again, this is a one-leg squat movement. All right, now he's going to switch legs. We're going to spot his other leg. Okay. He sits back into it, straight up. So this leg, it just hangs straight down to the side and slightly out in front. This movement is called a single leg squat. Again, chest out, butt out, keeping that body completely tight. What's going to happen here is he's up on a bench instead of a box. But you can use a box for this particular movement. I'm going to have my hand, I'm a spotter, I'm going to have my hand on his knee and also back here on his waist to keep him from falling off of the bench or the box. He's going to sit down. Now he's got one leg hanging slightly over the edge. As he sits down, he's going to raise his arm with the dumbbells. The dumbbells are used to just counterbalance your body. So you don't want to use over 5 pounds on this movement. All right, as he sits down, he's going to bring the dumbbell up to where it's parallel with the floor. And then as he stands back up, he's going to lower the dumbbell back down to his side. Wait. 3 reps. Keeping everything completely neutral. He wants to go down to where his body his thigh is parallel with the floor. Now we're going to switch sides. I'm just going to move over here and get the other knee. Sitting down into the movement, bring it up parallel, look straight ahead. This exercise here is called a step up. Okay, now it's very important when performing this exercise, you have a spotter. The height that you want to use, this bench is about 18 inches. You want to start off with about 12 inches and go to 15 inches and go to 18 inches. If you can't find 12 inches, 15 to 18 is fine on this one. Again, keep your body in complete alignment, chest out, butt out, keep your stomach tight, looking straight ahead, your face is neutral. She's going to step up. Now, you'll see here, we don't drop our leg down on this exercise. When we do 2 or 3 sets of 6 reps, we're going to perform 6 reps on this leg, leaving it up there. Then we'll switch legs, put the other leg up, perform 6 more reps. All right, go ahead and perform 3 reps of this. She's going to step up, and when she steps up, she's going to drive that knee up, toe up, heel up, knee up, drive that knee up like she was running or jumping. Go ahead. Step down slow. Drive that knee up, step back and down slow. And it's important that you step back away from the bench and down slow. That's good. Now switch legs. Step up, step back down slow, cock that foot, step up, Step back, slow. That's it. Step up. Step back, slow. That's good. Great.